up for a team's a bunch of badasses, if you know what I mean. They're coming out of the sky, out of the sea, and on land, gonna take it to the enemy. Lock and load, boys. Time to explode, boys. Just make sure you get home, boys. They got your back, the pride of the fleets, the pipe swinging forward man. You're the UDT. They don't do it for the money, they do it for the country. It's not about the fame. They do it for the, they do it for the, they do it for the USA.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network this Monday night. Sim Racing Authority here on tap this evening, bringing their Autism Awareness Series 2 Autoclub. It's going to be a great race here tonight, 100 laps of the Gen 6 Cup Series cars in action. We are going to go ahead and move to the Star Spangled Banner while the drivers work on their qualifying. We'll be set to go green when we come back. You definitely want to tune into this. It's going to be a great race coming up for you, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Stay brave for America's most patriotic rock band, Madison Rising. You're watching Digital Forge Broadcast Network.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant Are you ready? Give it up for the teams, a bunch of badasses if you know what I mean. They're coming out of the sky, out of the sea, and on land, gonna take it to the enemy. Lock and load, boys, time to explode, boys. Just make sure you get home, boys. They got your back, the pride of the fleets, the pipe swinging forward man, you're the UDT. They don't do it for the money, they do it for the country. It's not about the fame. They do it for the who, they do it for the who, they do it for the USA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this Monday night to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network, covering the Sim Racing Authority League's Autism Awareness Series, the Gen 6 cars, in action for 100 laps here tonight. Drivers are finishing up practice, going to be set to go qualifying for about 5 minutes. Let's take a look at the information that we got on store for you here tonight. At Autoclub here at this 2-mile track, see the temperature out there is 65 degrees, but 92 on the pavement. Got a nice clear sky with 68% humidity. It's going to be some great racing weather these guys are going to put down here today. Once they get going, being a 2-mile track, not quite like a short length track. Won't be too much temperature problems there on the track. Just finishing up now. If you happened to catch the race last night, we were at Lanier National Speedway for the Sim Racing Short Trackers League and their Pro Series late model. What a great race it was. Tim Bills, that 37 car, coming away with the victory. It's back-to-back weeks for him, fending off that 51 of Austin Yarborough. Coming into tonight, this is the second race of their 15-race season before the chase actually happens. They were at Talladega last week. Derek Bordeaux, who's running your fast time here in practice at number 4 car, took victory there. We'll look to make it back-to-back. So naturally, Bordeaux is up there in points. Seth DeMerchant in second. Bobby Zielinski third. Ariati fourth, and Connor Anton rounds out your top 5. As the practice is now concluding, we're going to go to qualifying. And one of the things they have here is just a little bit of a short crash session, as you see in some of these drivers going crazy. So they do have plenty of time here while they are qualifying here. We're going to run just a little bit of music. We'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. Going to let the drivers get a little bit of qualifying out of the way, as they do have a 10-minute qualifying session here tonight. Before we start to bring in some of the drivers to talk about what they got going on, definitely want to get some word in from Derek Bordeaux. So folks, we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll get some of these guys interviewed here before we start the race tonight. Welcome back to Autoclub, ladies and gentlemen, this lovely Monday night. We got a few minutes remaining here in qualifying. We're going to pull in a driver now, see if we can get some information from this driver. He was last week's winner. Coming into Autoclub, he's going to see if he has what it takes to pull off a back-to-back week. Derek, looking for Derek Bordeaux. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am.
Well, tonight, the pressure is on for you coming in here to Autoclub, as you're starting to lead this series already, coming off that victory at Talladega. Tell us a little bit about what you got planned for the race here tonight.
Well, I got a solid on the board here. I don't know if it's going to stay on top there. Hopefully it is. First pit stop here at Autoclub is pretty crucial. But as far as the race goes, clean race, no mistakes on pit road, no mistakes on the track. Gonna be on lookout for the exit at turn 2 there, as it gets slicker and slicker as the longer we go. Side-by-side racing is probably going to be dangerous, since there's some little bumps at 2. 3 and 4 is pretty good. I think I got that figured out. I don't know, the high line with the shadows are in turn 3 might come up if the low line gets heated up a little bit. We're gonna have to see, but as far as my plan is run up front, lead as many laps as I can, and hopefully get the best finish I can out of this Ford car here.
All right. Well, is there any shout-outs you'd like to give?
I'd like to shout you out for broadcasting this race, and I guess shout out to everybody at SRA and all the viewers watching on YouTube.
All right. Well, good luck to you here tonight, Derek, and seeing if you can make it back-to-back victories.
Yep, we'll give it a shot.
Well, there you have it, folks. The number 4 of Derek Bordeaux looking to make it back-to-back victories here tonight. Gentleman, that defending champion in the Gen 6 series looks to come into tonight's race. Not a good week last week per se, Marcus, but tonight you're looking to possibly capitalize on it. I heard you're really good at this track. Can you give the audience a little bit of a preview of what they should expect there from the number 2 car?
Can you give me a minute? I'm qualifying. I need like another 2 minutes.
All right. Well, they are still under qualifying, so trying to get the lap times down. They had 10 minutes to qualify, and apparently saving it to the last bit to get his actual qualifying lap in. So typically, a lot of leagues will do a 5-minute 3-lap qualifier. A little bit different here in the Sim Racing Authority, given about 10 minutes open qualifying to make sure they have all their cars and equipment dialed in. So we'll have about 30 seconds remaining here before we go to the grid. Won't be able to get an interview with Marcus then at that point, so we'll have to see if there is any cautions here tonight. We'll be able to pull them in for an interview. And one thing that is almost elusive to this league is cautions. These guys do put down some great racing at any track that they're at. Minimal cautions, if any. So we do thank you for joining us out there on YouTube here this Monday night. This is the Sim Racing Authority's Autism Awareness Series. Qualifying with a few more seconds here. We're going to be going to the grid and getting your drivers. As we see now, looks like Ariati was able to get a fast time in there, just ahead of Derek Bordeaux, last week's winner, and who we just spoke with. Ariati electing to take the number 78 car this season around, was running the 15 last season. I believe one of his favorite drivers is Clint Boyer, and with a little bit of change that Clint's going through, Ariati elected to go with the 78. Who, if you happen to watch the NASCAR series, was a very close finish at Daytona this past weekend. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr. coming down to the wire at the last second, and it was a photo finish. So drivers now making their way to the grid. Let's go ahead and get down there and get that action for you. Your pole sitter sitting down there. There he is, folks. The Georgia driver running that Bass Pro Shop scheme. Looking just like Martin Truex Jr. this past weekend. The number 78 of Ariati to the pole position he goes. Edging out Derek Bordeaux. Still waiting on Mr. Bordeaux to get to the grid here. Should see that number 4 car start to the outside. And there he is, making his way to the grid finally. The number 4 of Derek Bordeaux in that Ford Fusion. Starting back to the inside, lane of the second row, the number 25 of Tyler Ducharme running that 3M paint scheme to the outside. The number 42 of David Shutt starts in fourth, the Illinois driver here running that snap-on. Got the number 2 of Marcus Richardson rounding out your top 5 here tonight. As we look to make it back there in fifth. To the outside, the number 1 of Jared Darling. In sixth position, the number 5. So we look for that driver there. That is Bobby Zielinski, who ran the 62, I believe. Changing it up just a little bit. The 48 of Connor Anton in that Jimmy Johnson Lowe's paint scheme. The Canadian driver starting 8th position here tonight. And a few other drivers there in the field that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Number 22 of Alex Cheminade back there in 15th position. A French driver, believe it or not, folks, racing with these guys. Starts in 15th. He's known to be a quick driver, so you have to keep an eye on him. To his outside, you got that 29. That's John Barry, the new driver, the Mid-South driver joining the Sim Racing Authority here for this series. We're starting in 14th position. Ariati, your pole sitter here tonight, folks. Keep an eye on him. He's known to be fast, him and Marcus Richardson. This is the Sim Racing Authority's Autism Awareness coming at you. 100 laps here tonight. Pace car will be set to go into the pits. There it goes.
Green, green, green.
Green flag flies. We're off to the races this Monday night. They make their way through that first race lap. Heading into turn number 1, Derek Bordeaux, your race leader, folks. As you can see, he's edged out the 78 of Ariati as they make their way into the back straightaway. Here on lap number 2, David Shutt, the 42, back there in 3rd position. Having a little data issues here tonight. For some reason, our data is not wanting to sync up. We still can't catch it. Have to go without that for now. Marcus Richardson back there in 4th position. Connor Anton there in your top 5. Bobby Zielinski in that Red Bull car, the number 5 up there in 6th. You got the 17 of Freddie Della Rosa down low. The number 20 of Bobby Maiden the 3rd. Making their way down the back straightaway towards turn number 3. The number 1 of Jared Darling back there in 9th position. Looking back up at your race lead, but before we do, there's a good battle there as Alex Cheminade and Jared Darling battling down the back straightaway they go. Back up at the race lead, folks. There is your race leader, the number 4 of Derek Bordeaux. David Shutt back there in third, right in front of the number 2 of Marcus Richardson, who now makes his way up into 4th position. Connor Anton, the 48. See if we can get our driver information up now. Still not coming up. Folks, we are experiencing some technical difficulties here tonight with our equipment. We do apologize. We're going to have to move to a short commercial break. See if we can get this figured out. We do apologize. We'll be right back.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRA Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Give it up for it seems a bunch of badasses, if you know what I mean. They're coming out of the sky, out of the sea, and on land, gonna take it to the enemy. Lock and load, boys. Time to explode, boys. Just make sure you get home, boys. They got your back, the pride of the fleets, the pipe swinging forward man. You're the UDT. They don't do it for the money, they do it for the country. It's not about the fame. They do it for the USA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Autoclub this Monday night. Having a little bit of technical difficulties with our cameras. We do apologize for that, but it looks like we got a little bit of it worked out here now as we bring back the sound here of the track. Derek Bordeaux, still your race leader. We're still not able to get our information there. We do apologize. Back in second position, the number 78 of Ariadne, followed by the number 2 of Marcus Richardson. 42 there of David Shutt. And that Bass Tracker number 42 working his way through the track into turn number 3. Rounding out your top 5 is the number 5 Red Bull car of Bobby Zielinski.